Hey everyone, it's PotatoPikachu, and September has passed and it has been a relatively slow month for CSGO, and I would say the same will happen for October as well. Prices may continue to drop for CSGO items as there isn't much hype at the moment in the current game, as there really isn't any new content that has been released by Valve or anything really interesting has been happening to the game in general. Even though this is sort of like a downtime period, I would still say that this is probably your best chance at investing when it's low, because sooner or later Valve is going to add more content to the game, and when that happens, there's going to be more hype to the game, more people are going to get back into it, and investing will be fueled once again. And before we get into this monthly investment guide, if you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It's free and it really helps the channel out, and you can always undo it anytime you want to. Links to my Twitter account and my Discord will be in the description down below if you would like to follow and join. So hopefully you find some useful investments in this investment guide, and let's get right into it. The first item I'm going to talk about is the Shattered Web case. I covered this case extensively in my other investment videos, but that was when there was no other case to battle against the knives that this case provides, and with the Fracture case, the price has been steadily dropping, and I even said in my previous investment videos that you should still invest in it, and I still think you should, and it's only going for $1.20 on the Steam market. How cheap is that? It seems that people are just selling it for cheaper and cheaper, and the prices are just going down and down for this case, and in my opinion, it's a perfect time to invest in these and stock up on some of them. This case will never be released again. It's similar to the Hydra case. It's not going to be released ever again. It was only for that operation period, and the contents within the Shattered Web case are actually pretty good. I would see this case in a couple of years going to probably the same prices as the Hydra case. It's probably going to go all the way up to $5, so why not just invest in some of them now while the prices are pretty low, and I'm sure you'll make profit. It's a pretty safe investment in my opinion. Moving on, also from the Shattered Web operation, we have the Shattered Web stickers, which are also going down in price, especially the Gold Web foil. It's currently priced at around $5.30, and I would say that's a really good price for the current sticker and what it actually shows. It's the only exotic sticker within the Shattered Web operation set, and it's probably one of the only unique stickers with its unique color blocking with orange and purple. Just like the Shattered Web case, this is also a very safe investment. I'm most definitely sure that you're not gonna ever see these stickers ever be released ever again. It would logically make no sense for Valve to release the same sticker set, because the Shattered Web operation stickers represented the Shattered Web operation itself. So if they were to release another Shattered Web operation, then I guess they would use the same stickers, but other than that, I don't think they're going to use the same operation. I don't think they're going to reuse these stickers, because that would just be so unoriginal and so boring. And if you notice by some of the items in this video I covered so far, then the theme of this month's investment guide is generally just to invest while it's low, while prices are super low. Hype is down, people aren't as interested as much right now because there isn't any new content, so I would suggest investing now, as when more and more stuff gets released in CSGO, more people are going to come back and the prices will start to rise again. It's natural for games to have its rises and downfalls, so don't be scared to invest in items right now. I wouldn't be scared, because this game still has a strong player scene. It has a strong competitive scene as well, maybe minus that coaching scandal, but other than that, this game still has strong legs attached to it, and I'm sure this game will be alive for years to come. Also, with the recent major cancellation, people are going to look at the other major stickers to invest in, and the two most recent ones, Berlin 2019 and Katowice 2019, will probably be some that a lot of people are going to look towards. These were the two most recent CSGO majors after all, so it's only natural that people are going to gravitate towards the most recent tournament stickers. These two tournament sticker sets are both relatively cheap, more so the Berlin one, so you don't have to invest a lot in the Berlin or Katowice stickers, but they are both safe investments since they can't be released anymore since they're from their each respective tournament. The Gamma 2 case is currently at 15 cents on the Steam market. I have covered this case in past videos as well, and when I covered it, the price was around 10 cents to 11 cents, so a 4-cent increase is pretty big for a case. I think it's still a great time to invest in the Gamma 2 case because it has great knives and pretty decent skins overall. Seriously, I suggest you don't sleep on this case, and I really recommend investing in a lot of these as it is still a really safe investment, as are all cases in general. However, in the Gamma 2 case, there are a lot of knives that can guarantee you a profit, as there's so many good looking ones in this case that are really popular, like the Lore, the Gamma Doppler, and the Autotronic. There are so many knives that are so good. There's the Karambit, there's the Bayonet, and there's the M9 Bayonet, so you really can't go wrong. You just have a higher chance of obtaining a better knife in this case than in other cases. If you have a bit more money to invest in the game, then I really suggest investing in older collections like the Dust Collection. The money item in this collection is, after all, the Desert Eagle Blaze, one of the most famous Desert Eagle skins in the entire game because of how it looks. The Desert Eagle Blaze will only continue to rise higher and higher as less and less are available because it just is a popular skin that a lot of people do like. You can't get it in-game as a drop anymore, so the only way to really obtain one is to either buy one or to use as a trade-up contract from a lower tier skin. And if you don't have enough of a budget to invest in the Desert Eagle Blaze itself, then I really suggest investing in the trade-up skins to obtain one. And while the 3 mil-spec skins you can choose from are still relatively expensive, they're not as expensive as the Desert Eagle Blaze, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna still continue to rise as more people are going to use these skins as trade-up inputs. The same could be said for the Glock Fade from the Assault Collection, as it has seen a meteoric rise in price over the last few years or months, I guess. It really has become a high-tier item in a sense where it's expensive now. It's probably the best Glock skin in the game in my opinion, as it is the fade pattern, and I really like the fade pattern, as do a lot of other people, as that does explain why the price is so high. Like with the Desert Eagle Blaze, the price of the Glock Fade will probably continue to rise higher and higher as more and more people continue to purchase them. And especially the Chinese scene, as it is a huge flex piece and the Chinese scene does really love to buy high tier items from CSGO, so it's only natural that more and more will be continuing to be bought up and the price will just keep on rising and rising as less are in stock. So if you can afford within your budget to purchase a Glock Fade, then I do suggest purchasing one with the Desert Eagle Blaze as well. But if you can't afford it, then there are the trade-up inputs for the Glock Fade that you can invest into, as that is one of the only ways you can obtain a Glock Fade. However, I do recommend the Desert Eagle Blaze a bit more than the Glock Fade because it is still a cheaper skin, and I think it looks much better than the Glock Fade and it's more usable in-game, as you can use the Deagle in more and more scenarios than a Glock. And I feel like the Desert Eagle Blaze still has a high ceiling to make a lot of profit than the Glock Fade, so I do recommend the Desert Eagle Blaze more. However, that is all for this investment guide for the month of October. I know this has been a bit shorter than the other monthly investment guides, but it will be a slow month, and I do recommend looking at the other guides as well, as generally I would have just talked about the same items regardless, because I do think the items I mentioned in my other investment videos will still be viable for this month as well. This will be another slow investment month as I've been a bit stumped on it as well, and I didn't really know what to really talk about for this month as there wasn't really much going on. If there is something interesting that will happen later on in the month, then I'll make an investment video on that. This guide is just meant for a general purpose for the month of October and onwards. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really found something interesting and helpful from this, then I'm glad. Like and subscribe if you found it interesting, and my links are down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm PotatoPikachu signing out. Peace.